2018 has been a great year for boots with a lot of new awesome models. 5 from ADIDAS, 5 from Nike, 4 from Umbro, 3 each from PUMA and New Balance, 2 from Mizuno and 1 from Under Armour. But which boot was the best?
That's exactly what we're here to answer today, obviously with our top 5 boots of 2018. Now we decided to combine our list because our top 5s were so similar to each other.
Surprisingly.
Exactly. Anyways, let's jump right into number 5, which is
the PUMA Future 2.1s. And we got the lows and we have the regular, I would say, the highs, because we actually couldn't agree on which model to take here. Now you took the highs. Why is that?
I really like the updated PUMA Future. Obviously with the 2.1 version compared to the OG PUMA Future, they made it a little bit wider.
So it feels
which made a huge difference for me. I love the first one. This one is great. I love the sock. It doesn't really bother me at all. I have nothing against the low top, but I will still go with the high top for the Future.
It's a very good boot. It was probably not going to be my first choice for number 5. I would still say that the low cuts are really, really good. You know, they feel a bit like a slightly thicker version of the OG Hypervenoms. They have the texture, they're really soft once you break them in, and they have that low profile feel to them. I love both of them, but a little bit too wide for me. So still very good boot, and that's just the way it is. So no matter what you go for, you're gonna get that Future loving. Now number 4 is our first in Unisport history, the Nike Mercurial Vapor 12 and the Nike Mercurial Superfly 6. And I say it first because I think more or less every year I have had the Mercurial Vapor as my number 1. But this year we decided that, you know what, we have 3 boots that we like more than this, believe it or not. And it's not that it's not a good, I mean, number 4 sounds a little bit, what's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it. It's a beautiful boot.
Absolutely, and I'm not technically saying that, I like this more than the Future, but I do have a lot of love for the new Superfly, It's really accommodating for wide-footed people like myself. It's soft, it softens up. The only downside I can say is obviously the plate that I know you love a lot. I'm not such a huge fan, I love my conical studs, but still a solid boot. I prefer the Superfly over the Vapor. That's it.
And I think I would go with the same. We've talked about this so many times because I actually prefer the Vapor in every aspect, apart from the fact that it's a little stiffer on the side.
Yeah. And you can definitely feel it.
You can feel it the second you have both boots in your hand. If that was the same on the Vapor, I'd definitely go with the Vapor every day of the week. But I think I would end up going with the Superfly in the end, if that was the case. So it feels a little bit wrong, this. I mean, I'm a Vapor guy. It should be higher, but it also just goes to show that, all the other boots are just really, really good. Now, Jolter, number 3 is the PUMA 1 leather.
Yep.
Which has made me wanna do a lot of one jokes.
Listen, I think we've done so many jokes about the 1, but I guess this is the last one where we're gonna make all the bad jokes about this one.
I think I'm gonna do one more. but honestly, this one is a brilliant boot. It's all about comfort this year, but this one just makes you feel like you're the one they've made this one for. It's so soft. Listen, this toe box is so ridiculously soft, and once you put it on your foot, you just feel like it really molds to the shape of your foot, like it was made just for you. It's light. The sock is one of the best socks on the market. You get a little bit of customization options on the lacing system. And it just feels close to the foot, nimble, elegant, soft, and most of all, comfortable. I love this one.
Absolutely, One could say that it's one of the most comfortable boots made this year. Like, I seriously can't name a person who has put these on and disliked them. Like, there's not much to dislike.
No.
But then again, for some people, maybe it's not, the sexiest boot out there.
No.
Or maybe it's not one of those boots that, really blows you away. But again, we are getting older, our feet, we want comfort. And this guy just gives you comfort, like super zone level.
But that's the thing. This one is comfortable and it gives you everything else you need. So while it might not be the sexiest one on the market, it's just the one that does everything you want. But before we move on to place number 1, sorry guys, we have the COPA 19 Plus. And somehow this hurts my feelings that we can't have it higher, because this is one of those, you know, mind-blowingly life-changing experiences when you try this on. And it sounds a little bit daft. I mean, it's a laceless leather boot. What more is there to it? But guys, when you try this on, I mean, this leather is so ridiculously soft. There are no stitches and it just fits you. From the second you put it on, the fit is tight, there's no excess space, and it actually gives you a decent form of lockdown. Striking surface is clean, and I only have 2 things that I don't 100% like, which is the weight and the outsole. But still, that's not enough for me to give it any sort of hate.
Listen, I'm gonna go on record and say this is my favorite boot of the year. You know, not only because of all the reasons you mentioned, to me this is something new and fresh. It looks amazing, it feels amazing, and there's just something about it. And it's honestly the first laceless boot that I can say that I like. And my only issue with it is that I'm having
It takes so long for you to get
incredible issues putting these on. Like, it really takes a toll on me. But, you know, as they say, once you're in, it's all worth it.
It's all worth it, honestly. And this is the first time I prefer the laceless boot over the point ones.
Same.
And I think this goes to show a lot. Even if we agreed that this should be number 1, I would be cool with it. It's that good. But before things get down and dirty, we have a few honorable mentions, because on my list, I would probably also have taken the X18.1.
Yep, I would have the New Balance Tekela.
Tequila?
Tekela, of course. And obviously the Nike Phantom Vision. You know, a boot that didn't really blow us away, but still, you know, gets a shout out.
It's a good boot. And no matter which of these you go for, you're gonna be absolutely sorted. But also keep in mind that this is a top 5. We go through the boots very quickly. But if you want to see the full love and get the full review, we're gonna leave links in the description that you can go and check out in depth. But now, let's move on to the last one. Now this was actually a little bit difficult because the COPA is so good that it could easily have been number 1. But for me, I kind of overruled this.
I mean, I can't fight you on this one. Obviously, it's a very great boot. My favorite thing about it is obviously the soft leather and the low studs. You know, they are super comfortable, but you know, just take it away. I know this, you're going crazy about this boot.
Listen, this is, the COPA is in my top 5 boots of all time. This is like so high on that top 5 boot of all time list. I mean, if you told me tomorrow that I could only wear 1 boot, I would take this and I would be the happiest man ever. It's perfect. The leather is amazing. The fit is just on point. No complaints about the outsole. It's brilliant and it's light. I don't have much bad to say about this, other than the fact that it was a limited release and we're not gonna see it again. I mean, so only a few people could get to try. But I haven't heard a single person who doesn't love this to bits. And for me, that just goes to show that, you know, it was made in 2002. It's still popping. That's just Mizuno style. Best boot of the year. Alright guys, so there you go, the top 5 best football boots released in 2018 in our joint opinion. And you just gotta say, we had some bangers.
Yep.
But the beautiful thing is that next year might be just as good.
Let's see.
So we're excited about that. But guys, which is the best 5 boots in your opinion? You should let us know in the comment section right down below. And if you want any of these 5, you can go and get them from our store at Unisport right over there with the link. You should also go and subscribe to our channel with the notifications on if you haven't done so already. And finally, check out all the reviews of the boots if you click the playlist right down there. With that said, we're signing off. Cheerio.
Peace out.